Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny here. Talk some college football Saturday action. I can't believe it's already week 2 of college football. And brought Craig Trapp along with me here to talk Texas, Michigan. Texas is ranked number 3 in the country. We'll get to that in a second. You guys are going to like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, use that promo code below. Save you 20% off your entire purchase. Picksandparlays.net. Texas and the Longhorns. This line's moved, Craig Trapp. Minus 7.5. Totals at 63.5. What are your thoughts on the puppies from Michigan?
Well, I think when you look at this game, there's two things to look at, and then we'll talk about a special, and then we'll get to the pick. Texas, everybody's riding Texas. I think we've seen how good this team was last year. I mean, they were very close, I think, to winning it all last year. And we saw Michigan, they did not, even though they were very impressive, obviously undefeated season, national championship, they had a coaching change here, and I know Sharon Moore. I had to write it down because I always forget his name. He was great when he was coach last year, but he just had to do the game plan that the coach set out. It's not like he had to set the game plans up. So there's a lot here, and Michigan lost a ton on offense. I still think this defense is good, but that's going to be the defense of Michigan versus the offense of Texas. That's what this game comes down to. But before I give you the pick in this one, make sure you go to picksandparlays.net/grade to get in on my specials, and you can use that promo code Lenny20 as well to save 20%. Got a week pass, 65% off, $70. 2 months for the price of one, $299, or all the way through the Super Bowl, all sports, $599. All right,
like it.
Lenny, I know you're a Michigan State guy, and I know you're a Big Ten guy, but this is a matchup that is like old school football a little bit because Michigan is going to, I think, grind it. They're going to grind and try to limit the possessions. Because if you get Texas up and down, you give Texas up and down game, yours at quarterback, it's going to be lights out for Michigan. I think they're successful in the first half. But I do think as they have to start, I think Texas will be up at half, maybe a field goal, 6 points, something like that.
Right.
But I think as Michigan has to open up a little bit, try to come back, that spells trouble because it gets more possessions for Texas. I do not like the 7.5. I do think Texas covers the 7.5, but I hate 7.5 lines. I would buy this down to 7, but I'm taking the Texas Longhorns minus 7.5. I'm going against your Big Ten. I know this is your rival, so it's not something you're rooting for.
Yeah, it's not like I'm rooting for Michigan over here. There's no blue and yellow allowed in this household, okay? It's green and white all day, all night. But I'll say this. I agree with you. I think Michigan's got to drag this game out. Defensive, drag it out and just take possessions away from Texas and don't get away from that. As soon as you start chasing it because you get a little far behind, Texas eliminate the big play. You have to do that. Again, Texas has a lot of potential for that. Craig Trapp's on Texas minus 7.5. Don't forget, head over to picksandparlays.net. It's where you get all Craig Trapp's best bets, premium plays, VIP packages, subscriptions, everything. Picksandparlays.net/Craig. Head over there. Use that promo code right there. Save 20% off everything at the website. That guy will make you money. We're rolling with Texas and the Longhorns. Good luck, unless you're against us. Go green, go white.